What's up, YouTube? I was gonna wait a while before doing another video, but I just got this new headset thingy with a microphone on it. It's for gaming, but got the microphone, so I wanted to see if it helps improve the audio quality of these little videos. So, since my last video, I've been banned from Vimeo for adult content, for nudity specifically, even though they supposedly allow nudity. Said my shit was too stimulating. Had to nuke my community site, which I run for my business. Site kept getting hacked, and my web hosting support team was just fucking useless, so just decided to blow it all up. But on a bright note, I've come one step closer to completing this grand visual novel project I've been working on. The reason why I've been binging on all these horror movies. So on that note, I want to talk about another horror movie that I just recently watched. It's actually part of a trio of movies that I'm calling the Trippy 3, because I watched all three of these movies while I was tripping balls. On that note, my perception and the quality of these movies, how actually good they were, may be somewhat skewed because I was under such a strong influence. However, I normally don't watch movies like with this level of attentiveness as I did on this particular evening. Like I'm normally doing like 12 other things at once while I'm watching the damn movie. But on this particular evening, I was all in, so maybe they were actually what I thought they were. But this first movie is called The Jokesters. So as I always do, I'll set the backdrop and then we'll dive into the review and what I thought about it. So this movie profiles the story of four friends who run a popular YouTube-like series called The Prank Masters. Kind of like Jackass, old MTV show. You know, pretty much they always pulling tricks on motherfuckers, random people and shit, stealing bitches, fucking tops and shit, exposing their titties, all type of wild shit. So one of their homeboys is getting married, and they decide that they want to do a prank on homeboy's wedding night. And what they decide to do is fucking pull a prank inspired by that movie Cabin in the Woods. This was the main douche nugget of the group named Nick. Now all his homeboys, they were opposed to it initially, but they're all some fucking joking ass motherfuckers. So against better judgment, they decide to go along with it. And they pull off the prank and shit. And things almost go sour like very quickly and shit, because the groom, he not knowing they pulling a prank and shit, he comes out with his shotgun and he out here, he ready to blast a motherfucker because he on his honeymoon with his wife. They trying to get it on, enjoy each other's company like newlyweds do. You hear some motherfuckers out here fucking around, some motherfuckers in masks and shit running up, so he like, I gotta protect the fort. Well, eventually, they revealed that it was a prank, the other dudes and shit, so he don't kill this motherfucker, like, calm down and shit, we just joking, it's just a prank, whoop-de-whoop and all this. So eventually, they get over that, even though homeboy's wife, she's pretty pissed off and shit, but eventually they get over it. They pull a prank on Nick, and they pretty much pull a prank on all of them, actually, all the ones who participated in the prank, get their revenge or whatever. She made them all stripped out naked in the cold and shit, freeze their little balls off and shit to get back at them. All seems well, all seems to be forgiven. But the next day, They getting ready to head out. You know, they gonna leave the newlyweds alone and let them enjoy their time together. But they find one of their homeboys laying face down in the snow. Like, this nigga is dead and shit. Like, what the fuck happened to him? Nobody knows what happened or whatever. They think he's dead. They running this cabin in the woods prank. They think he got some type of disease or something that it might spread through the rest of the group and, you know, whatever. Turns out this is also a fucking prank. And they was all in on this one and shit. Well, most of them was in on it. And everybody's all laughing, ha ha ha, who's the prank master now and shit. But then shortly after this last prank, shit just goes really sour and one of the fucking prank masters, he starts slaying motherfuckers. He starts offing everybody and shit. And this was the most troubled member of the group and shit. He was like, I guess he had a crush on homeboy's wife or whatever. So he was just, I don't know, he was out for revenge. And he recorded everything. He made a video for his internet fans, and he was explaining why he did it, saying they all deserve it and all this old shit. And pretty much, man, he murked all their asses and he got away with it. So by the time it ended, we found out that he was the son of a infamous mass murderer from like 30 years ago and shit. So apparently the fucking psycho gene ran in the family and he got it and he executed it to the fullest by offing all his homeboys and shit. So on the news, they describe what happened at the cabin and shit. Newlywed couple when three other jabronis got killed and this one cat who had all these this history of mental illness and being a violent, dangerous person is still on the loose. And we see him walking around with the jokester mask and shit, which he end up wearing, which is featured on the cover, the poster of the movie, and that's pretty much it, man. I actually probably sucked at breaking it down like usual and shit, but when it took a while to get going, and these niggas was kind of annoying with all they fucking joking around and laughing and shit. It took a while to get going, but I actually thought this was a pretty solid movie. Once it did get going, the killing was pretty brutal, and the actual killer, he seemed like a really disturbed, sick motherfucker. And once the pranking was finally over, it was like the shit was just going on for so long. It's like, damn, am I still watching this movie or not? Or are these niggas pulling a prank on me? Because that was just one prank after another. But after the shit really got going and you realize that shit was really popping off and all the pranks was over and niggas was really dead and wrapped up, I thought it was a pretty solid movie, man. If I had to give it a grade on a scale of 1 through 10, I would give it a solid 6.5. That might not sound pretty high, but for me and all the shitty movies I watch, I think that's pretty good. So, Prank Masters, it's annoying in spots and shit, but I can say from beginning to end, it kept me pretty engaged because of what was going on, the conflict between the main two prank masters. I guess they kind of had like some gay lover shit going on that almost ruined the wedding because old boy Nick, he during his speech, you know, the best man to the groom, you know that fucking shit they do at weddings where the best man get up and talk. I guess he revealed they gay trice they had one night or something, so the parents was pissed off and everybody was uncomfortable or whatever. So that little dynamic they had going on was interesting. Not knowing whether the shit was really real or it was another prank that kept you on the edge of your seat. even though I was tripping balls, so I was on the edge of my seat regardless. But I thought it was a pretty solid movie. So if you haven't seen it and you're looking for something new to watch, I highly recommend checking out the Jokesters. Peace.